All right, Rebel Nation. So, having a little bit of nervousness, especially in the right time, is a good thing. And definitely having a loss of appetite is normal. Say you're walking down a dark alley one night and there's a couple sketchy guys. You're gonna get nervous because your brain realizes, hey, this is an important situation. You got to pay attention here. I doubt while you're walking down that dark alley, you're gonna be thinking, oh man, I wish I could eat a cheeseburger right now. Or another analogy, I'm gonna use this one a lot. Say Tiger Woods playing in the Masters. You think he's gonna be thinking about, oh man, I wish I could have a cheeseburger on the 18th green, putting for birdie to win the thing? No, it's because it's not as important as what he's doing. So that nervousness just means that you have something important coming up, and you're nervous because you're hoping that what you've done, how you've prepared is good enough. Just like Tiger Woods when he's preparing for a golf tournament, it's an excited state of nervousness. You are excited to go out there and to perform. You can't be thinking that you're going to do bad, because if you think that you're going to do bad, then that's just going to cause you anxiety. If you know that you're going to do bad, then that's a case of poor preparation. Like, say you're going to a presentation and you just know, you're like, holy shit, I have literally not practiced this thing once. Like, I'm going to make a complete jackass out of myself. Then, that's not nervousness. That's just like dreading a situation. I mean, just like, if I were to go out on the golf course after, not playing for a year. If I went and played in a tournament and it was broadcast on television for the whole world to see, and I hadn't played golf in like 5 years, I would be freaking dreading it, because I would just flat out know that I wouldn't do good. But that little bit of nervousness is when you know that you've prepared to a certain extent, and you want to show people that. And so what it is, you're nervous about, do I have enough in my arsenal? Have I prepared enough? Have I prepared my arsenal enough to allow me to perform well in this battle? Just like hanging out with someone that you've never hung out with before. You're nervous about, is my arsenal prepared? Your personal arsenal of humor, being prepared, of having energy, being in a good mood. You're nervous because you know that you've worked on these things. You know that you've worked on trying to be a funny guy, trying to be a cool guy, someone who can relate to people. You're nervous because you've worked on these things, and you want to show this person that you are that you're a good dude. And so that's why you're nervous before you hang out with someone that you never hung out with before, because you know for a fact that if you were someone who, like, say for example, if you were someone who chose to be a recluse and literally hadn't seen anyone for the past year, just was living in the basement playing World of Warcraft for like a year straight and was completely removed from society, then that would be a different type of nervousness. If he were to hang out with someone, he would be nervous because he hadn't prepared. There's no way that he could do well with hanging out with someone. But you, on the other hand, you've been working on your social skills, and so you're nervous because you're just wondering, has the work that I've done to improve myself, is that work enough? Is it going to come off as enough? But you have to just accept the fact that what I've done up to this point is what I am. And you have to be excited. And you have to feel good about that. And once you feel good about that, you can still think about it and think about ways to improve it. But you have to realize that you are where you are right now because of what you've done, and that's why you're nervous. You're thinking about, oh, have I prepared correctly? are all these things that I've done in my life and brought me here, have they prepared me? So your question is, do people just not think about it when they have something important? Definitely not. Say I have something important coming up. I'm going downtown this weekend, and my goal is to have a fun time. What am I going to think about? I'm going to think about, this night is important to me. I want to have a fun time. I am where I am right now. I haven't been super duper social lately, but I feel pretty confident. I feel pretty good about where I am, and I'm gonna think about how fun the night is. I'm gonna think about how I can, be have an attractive personality. I'm not gonna wish that it goes well. I'm not gonna hope that it goes well. I'm going to accept where I am, and I'm gonna know that it's going to be a positive experience. Because if you have prepared and you have faith in that preparation, then it's going to go well. And if in the end, if it doesn't go well, then that's when you can sort of analyze the situation and say, okay, well, that didn't go well for this reason, and this is the reason why. But yeah, there's nothing wrong with getting nervous, but you have to work on harnessing that energy, because being nervous is just your brain's way of saying, hey, this is something important. So I hope that helped a little bit.